really live, but from Volkswagen Live.
That was really good.
Well,
Do
we
that
are
again.
live.
But you're watching this on Thursday's episode of VW Live. Are we looking at?
Well, welcome everybody out there in VW Life land to the second VW Life episode on where we're all together here. Hi, everybody. Yeah, there we go. So we're bringing you VW Life semi-live. Well, not live, but you kind of get the idea. But we're practicing good social distancing here at VW Life. And so what we're doing tonight is we're going to just talk to you guys about some fun things going on in everybody's world. So we're going to hand it over to the one, the only, Matt Jackson.
Hey guys, we have a lot of fun in store today. We're going to start with trivia. We're going to do cool, not cool, viewer rides, and all kinds of fun. So let's get started.
Yay!
Hey!
Is this trivia time?
This is trivia time. All right,
I'm
guys.
ready.
Everybody have your cue cards ready. All right, it's trivia time, and let me introduce our guests. First, we have Jake, a.k.a. the Deal Closer. We also have Martin. You know him as the Bearded Wonder. We also have Tommy B. Smith, a.k.a. Barry. And we have, of course, the wonderful bus guru, Gary. Welcome, everybody, to VW Life Trivia. First rule is do not get on the computer and Google these answers or you will be disqualified.
Oh my gosh, they're that hard.
I was just say Gary's the Charles Nelson Riley of this game. For those who know who that is.
All right, question number one. When the Beetle came to the U.S., it was called what? A, the Victory Wagon, B, the Liberty Wagon, C, the Kraut Wagon, or D, the Freedom Wagon. Write your answer on your card.
I got a 1 in 4 chance.
That's the way I'm figuring.
Yeah,
All right, when do we show
I
our
literally
answers?
have no idea.
So
The
did you
man
write
has
it
to ask
down?
for it.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so, okay, guys, congratulations. You're all terrible at this, and you all got it wrong.
What was it called?
I said A.
It was A.
Oh, this is an A upside down. Oh.
Where do you get?
It was
Is that
called
true?
the Victory, the Victory Wagon.
Victory
But Germany lost.
I know it. That's why it makes no
I
sense.
know because it was run by the British, which was the Allies.
True.
Who's that? Ben Pond? Oh, he's the bus guy.
All right, Matt Jackson, hit us with number 2.
All right, let's go.
All right, congratulations. You all have no points, and this leads into question number 2, which is related to question number 1.
Uh-oh.
How many Volkswagens were sold in 1949, the first year in the United States
Oh, I know
of
that one.
America? All right, I have 4 possible answers. Put your thing down.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going with 2.
I think everybody knows that.
It's question number 2.
No.
I think everybody knows that answer.
Yeah, it's 2.
I'm trying to get my light.
All right,
Is 2 the right answer?
the 2 is, let me see your answer, Jake. Let me see your, okay, you all get 1 point.
Yay!
All right. Hey, we're all tied.
Make it a little harder next time, Matt Jackson.
All right. Question number 3. How many years did it take to produce 1 million Beetles? I will give you A through D, 4 possible answers. A, 30 years. B, 10 years. C, 20 years. Or D, 40 years. How long did it take to make 1 million VW Beetles?
Dum, 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 dum.
Okay.
Dum, dum.
Show me your answers.
What? What do you? Oh, it's a.
All right. Congratulations to Tommy and Jake. You both got the answer correct. It was 20 years.
Dang.
So I'm assuming.
I only thought that it was in the 60s that the 1 millionth Beetle rolled over the thing, and the other answer was the first one came in at 40 or whatever. Something.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's good.
Good job, Tommy.
Yeah.
High five.
Good job, Jake.
Yay, Tommy over there. Wow, that's impressive. All right, Matt Jackson, hit us.
All right, now we have our 2 winners, and it's time for the tiebreaker between Tommy B, aka Barry, and Jake, the Deal Closer. Are you guys ready? This is going to be an answer, and whoever is closest without going over wins.
Ooh,
Are you
it's
ready?
like Price is Right.
That's right. In 1965, Volkswagen produced how many VW buses? I will give you 20 seconds to write down your answer, and the closest without going over wins the prize.
I'm Googling it. That's a good question. How many buses? I don't know. What do you think it is, Martin?
Let us.
I know exactly what it is, Gary. To the
Oh,
number.
are you looking it up right now?
Are you
Martin's
ready?
looking. You look at it. He's looking it up.
I got my answer done. Where'd you
All
get,
right.
Jake?
Jake, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Ready.
let's see your answers. 80,000. Okay, and
Ooh.
Tommy, what do you
Did he
have?
go over?
No, not even close.
No.
All right, perfect.
Ooh, I got to answer it because I saw it. Am I gonna answer it now?
That's not,
Yay,
that's not
Tommy!
an answer.
Oh
Here's
my
the
God,
answer.
that is hilarious.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Tommy.
Y'all both suck.
Okay, you ready for the number?
What's the number, Martin? Yeah, I thought it was 1 million.
No, according to my book, in the year 1965, they made 176,762.
You know what this is? Oh, never mind. It came up.
My
with,
original guess was
Beatles.
114,000
Beatles.
for the record. I was close.
You should have gone with your gut. And you know what, Jake? Because you didn't give us a silly answer, you win
65.
a VW Life mask. Congratulations.
Wow! Guaranteed to keep you safe.
no,
Hey, you're supposed to turn
not
that
out.
in.
Not out.
Does it come with one of Martin's beard hairs?
You want one?
There may be some residual.
I don't want anything to do with those hairs.
All right, guys, welcome to the next segment of VW Life Live, and it is called Cool Not Cool. Are you guys ready? We're going to see which of these Volkswagen trends you think are either cool or not cool. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, here comes number one. Cool, not cool. Custom hoods. Cool, not cool. Custom.
I have to.
Not cool.
That's a yeah. Do it.
Martin Wood. He likes the maxi taxi.
Davey
Yeah.
loves that stuff too.
We
No.
drive a maxi taxi.
Custom hoods. Sorry.
Only if you have the Continental kit on the back, though.
No. Not if you have anything. You have a 2275 and it's still not cool.
That's what Kennedy needs. If you had that kind of hood, Kennedy would get driven.
Yeah, because I wouldn't give a flip about it.
Are you guys ready for number two?
I was born ready. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Brazilian buses.
Ooh.
I would drive one.
Yeah, why not?
0 for 2.
Still a split.
It
Same
depends.
thing.
Oh,
No. I would say the Brazilian bus, the split window with the 72 and larger taillights that are like this big, is no bueno. But they all have corner windows, so it's pretty awesome.
You can change out the taillights, though.
Yeah.
If it's
So-
advertised as a Brazilian, I'm okay with it. But if you try passing it off as a non-Brazilian, that's what the line is.
Yeah, did you know that there were no top windows? Anything from Brazil is converted. Those ones that have the, the 21 windows. none
Yeah.
have-
The
I
8 on
learned
top.
that on Let's Talk Does.
What
Yes,
about
I did.
bay windows with barn doors?
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm a not cool. I mean,
I seen a bay window with a walk through with barn doors on.
As you can tell, Gary's a little bit of a snob.
no, I'm not a snob. I'm
I
just
don't
like,
know.
Yeah.
I've seen you go to car shows, the really nice cars, and pick them apart. You're like, well, technically,
I am glad that a Volkswagen is on the road. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it has a really nice hood from a 1936 Cord. That's okay, or a Rolls Royce hood, or if it's from our friends down south in Brazil. Ole, 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 ole.
What if it's
I'm
got
okay.
a Subaru motor?
No, then it's a Subaru. Congratulations, you have yourself a Subaru. That's really nice.
Okay, guys, time for cool, not cool number 3, shortened Volkswagen. Cool, not cool.
Okay.
Hey, that baby blue one's got a cool Chumbucka motor in it. So.
Oh yeah, these things are the best.
I drive one.
Wow.
No rust, baby. Cut the rust
Oh.
out. Let's go.
Shorties are awesome. I think they're just good. They're so. I know, isn't that weird? But chances are, I mean, I don't think people are out there hacking up buses now. So you got to figure they're pretty much period from the time when Tillamook, or how you say that cheese, they have a shorty.
Tillamook.
Tillamook
They have a fleet of them.
of shorties.
So VW Lifers, as y'all know, we're part of the community. It's kind of the whole thing VW Life does is we bring the community together. Why don't you go over to our Facebook page and tell us about your Volkswagen? That's what our buddy Andy Kelly did. He sent pictures of his 1964 Irish build 11 window split screen. That's what they say over there for splitties. He's had it since July. The bus is really rotting. He's been doing a lot of work to it. And as you can tell, man, he's just putting a lot of time in. And there's a lot of work that goes into these buses, man. He's in deep, as they say.
Wow.
Looking forward to seeing Mr. Kelly over there get it going and get it back rolling.
That thing's awesome. He
Yeah,
is doing
coach,
some major work. Wow. Very impressive there, Mr. Kelly. So Ireland was the first VW factory outside of Germany to build Volkswagens. They opened the doors to the factory in the 50s, and they built cars up until the late 70s in Ireland. The cars and buses were sent in boxes like models, like plastic model kits from the fatherland over to the Irish factory for the Irish factory workers to build them. They were known as CKD cars, or complete knockdown. All Irish cars had shamrocks etched into the glass, like you see the photo that Andy sent us. How cool is that? That's a piece of trivia right there that I had no idea about, the shamrock in the glass. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool, Andy. Thanks for sharing with us, and we're going to give you a sticker.
Hey, guess what, guys? We got a free sticker going out to Andy Kelly. This sticker right here, it's going to Andy Kelly.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a cool VW Live sticker. Here you go, Gary.
Oh, look at that VW Live sticker. That is awesome. Hey, here you go, Martin.
Cool. Yeah. Here you go, Jake.
Dude, I don't ship stuff. You do.
Ah, that's right. All right, I'll send it out right away.
Awesome. Great job, Andy Kelly.
Yay, Andy!
We did it.
Let's see what Ed's got. Ed has a 1970 Beetle. Been restoring it by my father, and I are ready to hit the road on the 17th. Need a little bit of work to get it done, and he has done a lot of work.
A little bit.
He only has one photo of it.
Well, he was saying it was a little bit of work, I think.
Yeah,
Meaning that it's every bit of work.
yeah, it's a little bit of work.
Jake, you said something to me the other day about 70s. I kind of like the look of a 70. Isn't it a 70 that doesn't have the little half moon? Is that correct? It's a good look. I like them. Cool. Thanks, Ed.
Yeah.
Hey, John Wright says, ooh, boy, John's got looks like a Westie, 76 Westie. We picked Ducky up 2 years ago this coming May. The first task was getting him running, driving, and stopping. Now John says he's working on body replacing some of the rot, which of course is hidden behind assorted fillers. Oh, goodness gracious, don't we see that before? He says this is his first attempt at doing some body work and welding. Our task is not to restore it, but to repair it so we can use Ducky for what was made for, going camping. And Ducky is a really beautiful 76 Westie. John and those guys are getting after it, man. They're doing what we call a roadsteration. I like that. That means keep that thing running, just make it roadworthy.
Yeah,
And,
John's got his own, Ducky's got his own Facebook page too. Ducky the 76 Westie.
Awesome. Those late bays are the best, I think, camping machines Volkswagen's ever made.
All right, guys, now there's a really quick little segment called Channel Updates, and we want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. We have 1 million views.
Yeah.
Total 1 million views.
Hey!
Got a
And
thumbs
our
up.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning into VW Life. We know this is not your norm that you come to expect from us, but right now we're kind of working stuff on our own at our own houses and garages. And we're still getting a lot done. Mad Martin, what are you working on this past week?
Same thing as last time. I almost had the motor completely built. I started scrubbing the transmission.
Well, Martin, you're making headway on the 71 Westie.
Yeah.
That's what matters, man. That's
What are you
exciting.
doing?
Tommy B, I think something is sitting there to your right with its deck lid open.
Yeah. I completed the, well, it's not fully complete, but I did get to the point where car runs, is awesome. Fuel injection, I can tune it from a laptop inside, and I will go with a cool, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's amazingly neat how easy it is that you just hit a couple buttons and everything changes. And I'm still learning. We'll go from there. And but yeah, it fires right up and is just amazingly awesome.
Fuel injection, electronic fuel injection, surely, right? Awesome. Matt Jackson, what have you been working on?
Well, over to my right, I've got that motor right there on the stand, and I'm going to try to get that thing fired up. I said that last weekend, but I'm going to get that fired up tomorrow probably, and tuned and everything.
Set the dwell and timing and everything.
Yep.
Jake Alexander, what are you doing, buddy?
I've had Boomer going for about 10 years now since I got it going. So I've been going through the front end again. Ordered all the good brake stuff from J-Bugs and whatnot. But I got new tires for it. Should be coming in next week, and just kind of redoing everything from the tires down up area just to get back on the road.
Center pin.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. That actually filmed a nice little tidbit for VW Life on a center pin installation. Googled it real quick, and I saw Mick Bergsma with Matt Jackson doing it. So that was kind of cool to see Matt Jackson using the same tool that I was using with the whole brotherhood of that tool.
Yeah, Matt Jackson has the bushing reamer, and he has a little piece of paper that goes with it. And everybody that's done it, I'm glad. I mean, it's amazing. I think there's probably 8 or 9 people that have used that. Thank you for getting that for everybody, Matt Jackson. If you haven't done a center pin on a bus, what do you think's the hardest part, Jake?
The patience of hitting it in there without like, there's not a lot of room down there. So just the patience is probably the hardest part. And cleaning.
Cleaning everything up. So helping Jake on Boomer a little bit. For me, ladies and gentlemen, a Scirocco 16 valve is street legal, has insurance, and we got it back together this week. It's aligned, and the HVAC is working. Well, the HV is working, not the AC part. And I've just been sitting in there going through. You know what? There are people out there who really love Scirocco's, Martin. Let me just say this right here while you're being Mr. Smarty Pants. I'm going to give you a little figure just so you think. Everybody see that right there? Okay, see that? $35K. All right, real money, buddy.
Is that for the one you sold for $5?
Well, let's not go there.
I got a pocket full of K's. You want?
But no, we've been doing little stuff here, little stuff there. It's
What are we doing tomorrow?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Orange Menace gets a new transmission installed tomorrow. So
That's going to be cool.
yeah,
Shouldn't be too hard. The motor comes out pretty quickly, and being IRS, you don't have to do an excessive amount of work. It should go in and out no time whatsoever.
yeah. Hopefully, I'm hopefully I don't run into too much that's kind of goofed up in there or something like that. But we picked up a transmission from our transmission guy, Mr. Udo Johnson, up in Temple.
Yeah,
And-
in Central Texas, he's the man to go to.
He is the what we call the transmission guru. I was going to say tranny guru, but transmission guru.
Well,
So that's the agenda for tomorrow. That'll be good, and then the Menace will officially be on the block for sale.
hey, also, I went by and picked up all the motor parts, and I sent y'all a picture. Matt Jackson put it up just real quick. And these are all going to go into the Harvest Beetle. We talked about doing a motor build series of putting that motor together and getting it prepped, and what does it take to put a motor together. And not that I know everything, but we can detail some of my steps that I go through and do stuff. So I build about 10 motors a year. They turn out to be pretty decent, and they run for a little while.
Yes, they do. The famous chum bucket motors. That'll be a very good video for us.
There's
Actually.
one back there, actually, behind that
Over there.
bus over there.
Yeah.
Running like a top. But no, that's going to be a good video. I think
Yeah.
that'll be good. And isn't that motor kind of like big?
It's big. It's not massive, but I think it'll be very nice and reliable and create a really decent amount of horsepower. I would expect 140 to 150 horsepower or so.
So almost as much as a Scirocco.
Getting close.
Well, it's been a good week. We just want to make sure that you guys out there are taking good care of yourself, staying safe and healthy, doing what we're supposed to be doing. This is why we're on Zoom right now. Thanks to guys at Zoom that we are in this situation, because we want to get through it as fast as we can, because we want to get out there and drive our cars and see our friends and do cruises and do shows and do Junebug rallies and everything else and do swap meets. And I know you guys do too. And the only way we can do it is we mind our P's and Q's right now and do this part. So hopefully, there won't be too many more of these kind of videos. Not that they're fun to make, but it's more fun to be go out doing stuff. We're doers, not talkers.
Tommy B. Smith Tech Tips.
That's right.
Bum, bum.
In our premiere, when you're doing live chat, when these go live, there was a question last week when it came to, can you make a 1776 out of a case that's 10 millimeter studs with 10 millimeter head studs in it? And the question is yes, you would need to open the heads and the case to accept 90.5 millimeter pistons. The main thing that comes into play between 10 millimeter and 8 millimeter is that on 94s, if you're going to like a 1915 or whatever bigger using 94 millimeter pistons, the 10 millimeter studs start to get a little thick, and an 8 would be a little bit better for it, easier to make sure that the barrel is not in the way of the head stud.
Good
What?
to know.
Why? When did they switch? What's the 8 to 10 millimeter head studs? Why the switch? Or was 8 first, then 10? Or
So it turns out that 10s didn't expand with the motor, and they started pulling out of the case, which is why early model cases don't have case savers in them. And then they started putting case savers in there with 10 millimeter studs, trying to hold it together. And it turned out that 8 millimeters was better because it expands and contracts with the motor. It doesn't pull it out, which is why all late model stuff was mostly 8 millimeter. Just because it worked better and cured some issues that was causing with pulling out head studs.
So they started with 8, said, hey, let's improve it, go to 10. Oops.
Figured out that wasn't good.
And went
Let's
back to-
improve that by going to case savers, and then it turns out that let's not do that. Let's do case savers with 8s, because then that's better. And then they have the deep number 3, and the deep number 3 was to cure a scenario that was happening where the number 3 behind the case, where they hear people want to weld up the case back there. That's not truly necessary with the deep number 3, but that one was causing cracks behind there just because there was no meat left on it as it was being pushed against it, and it was causing.
It's like, and that cracking was back behind the flywheel, right in there, right?
It was in that area back there behind number 3. The answer back in the day used to be to weld it to fix it, and a lot of people weld it. Some of the newer, fancier cases are filled in; they're not even there. But the idea is now that you have the deep number 3 on all the modern cases, it's truly not even really necessary.
So our new scat case is a
AS41 mag case.
and it's 8 or 10.
It's 8.
Ta-da.
94s, and it's stroker clearance, full float, shuffle pin. It does get a cool.
All right, well, we want to thank everyone for watching tonight. Make sure you go post on our Facebook page your ride and comment, like, and subscribe. Isn't that right, guys?
Dude,
Yes.
that is the fact, man. Matt Jackson views all your comments. He responds to your likes, and it makes Matt Jackson happy. And we like keeping Matt Jackson happy. So make sure you like and subscribe, baby.
We'll see you guys next time on VW Life.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.